Hello guys and welcome back to LA Noire. So last time we did the red lipstick murder case and we're now on to the golden butterfly, which is our second assignment in the what's it called? In the homicide desk. Anyway, let's have a look at this one. I believe this one's called the golden butterfly because the woman who's murdered has a golden butterfly brooch, I believe. And like the last one, this is going to involve the woman being stripped naked, and that's the corpse you have to investigate. So, if that's something that you don't want to see, switch off now.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Alright. Alright.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Let's head on over then. Okay, so what's confusing me is this station. It's the same station where the traffic desks are, but I thought there was a different police station per desk. But anyway, let's get a move on.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm gonna be honest. Out your fucking way. Right, here we are.
Now,
Captain's trying to keep him aware.
You know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case.
Well, you don't, because we've not even fucking arrived yet. Why are you lying for, you prick?
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth
No.
Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
You just kick him.
Another woman
I
sacrifice.
thought Rusty just kicked him up the arse then as he was walking.
I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Daily reports, alright. Daily reports he wants. Crime scene photographer. Right, so, as always, we're going to look at the other things before we look at the body. So, what's in this? We've got a purse. See what we've got in here. Deirdre Muller, is it? Deirdre
name.
Muller, yeah.
Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Nice one, Matt. Parent-Teacher Association. Interesting. Money, so we can immediately rule out theft.
The motive
This
is
isn't a
robbery.
theft thing.
Why not take the money?
Exactly. Because the motive isn't robbery. Abraham Lincoln on the $5 bill, is it? You learn something new every day. Okay. Shoe prints. Are these size 8s also?
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Right. Okay, we're gonna look at the body now. Just giving you fair warning, guys. Okay, so she's been tied up by the neck. They're gonna, yeah.
Your mark is very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
That's gruesome. The stomps on her chest again. No writing this time. Which is interesting. Let's have a look at her hand. Rings forcibly removed once again.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
She's bit her nails off. Sure she was nervous, maybe. Something else there. Bracelet, maybe?
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too.
Exactly. There's no mark on her wrist, so it's got to be a bracelet, right? Okay, we investigated that. Right, Rusty, we don't really have many leads. No, is that Roy? Maybe Roy has something for us. Well, it is Roy, but he has nothing for us. Okay.
I don't know what makes you so stupid.
What do you mean? That was fucking rude. We've never even met. I don't know what makes you so stupid, she says. Quite intelligent, I'll have you know. I'm fucking not. Right, well something's back up here. Let's go see if we can talk to Carruthers.
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler,
Oh, there we are.
130 North Bonnie Gray, was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab
There we
the
are.
husband, take him downtown and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making
Smaller
assumptions and
residents.
going on the evidence?
Alright. Let us bounce.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my
Jesus.
third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey,
Exactly.
she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Jesus Christ. No wonder all of your marriages have been colossal failures. Fucking hell. To be fair, I know someone else who used to speak about women that way. They didn't like it. Did not like it at all. No need for it. Right. How far away is this fucking house? Jesus Christ. Come on. Get a move on. Did you get your license? A cornflakes box. There we go. What a journey ahead of us here, aren't we? Jesus Christ.
Calm down.
I'm calm. Right. Maybe I'm not. Oh, Lincoln Continental. Let's go. Get out of my fucking way. Excuse me. Pardon me. Beep beep. Do-no-no. What? What does that mean? No. Hello. We are home. Well, we're not home. We're at this fella's home. Okay. Knock, knock.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking
Okay.
for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
We're not going to have to interrogate a child, are we?
We're gonna have a look around.
Okay. Makes me feel slightly better.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Right, this is the girl's bedroom. There's a journal.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
You know what? Don't really want to look around her room. Let's go to the parents' bedroom.
Partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Bed against the wall. Now, why would a couple have a bed against the wall unless they're sleeping in separate beds? Also, there's nothing in here that looks like it belongs to a man.
No sign of a wedding ring.
No sign of a wedding ring. Then this must be the bracelet case or something.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably
Yeah,
the
so
same one
wristwatch.
snatched from her body.
Right. Oh. Boots. Man boots. Boots of a man. Size 8. Oh.
Size
Interesting. Okay, we found everything. Awesome. Hello.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her.
Unfortunately,
okay?
it is.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Okay. Last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
You're a bit shady about that one. I feel like you're holding out on me.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Missing
Some of your
watch and
mother's jewelry
rings.
was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Okay, I
know
believe
it's
you.
painful, Michelle. But this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
State of
Mom
your
and
parents'
Dad
marriage.
are,
Bit nosy, but
happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
don't believe you.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once.
Just the
She
once.
said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, footprints at
What
crime
size shoe do
scene.
you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You're lying, the size 8's in the bedroom.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
The size 8's in the bedroom.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my
Socks.
experience.
What do you mean it's always been true in your experience? Is there something you're not telling me? I mean, I'm not judging, but... Missing persons report an alibi for Hugo Mueller. Okay.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, but your daughter said that you picked her up after she called you.
Clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Well, your daughter said you took a long time to answer the telephone.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Exactly.
Okay, I went out for a while. I
Yeah.
was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
That's okay. Missing
You
persons
phoned in a
report.
missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was at a dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did
You're
your
a bit
wife
shady
ever go
about
out
that
by
one.
herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose?
No.
Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
I'm
Your
just
daughter
seeing
said
where
you
she
were
would have
having
been.
an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle.
Why would you
worked a
argue
full
about
day.
who would pick
I
up
wanted
your
to go home,
daughter?
put my feet up.
Okay, fair enough. History of
Your wife
violence.
was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it.
What about the butterfly
It is true,
brooch?
Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on
What
it
about
at
the
home, but
butterfly
sometimes
brooch? You know, you
lost
bought
control.
that her because you
Your
hit
daughter
her.
and your
It was to
wife
make up for
We're
it.
scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know enough, mate. I know a lot more than you might think. Butterfly brooch.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses,
Mhm.
jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Yeah, good cop call, Phelps. It's a rare
Should go
occurrence.
back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three,
Yeah,
we have no
true.
evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
It's nosy neighbour. Right, just making sure there's no cars before he
Yes,
sprinted
ma'am.
across.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard
Right.
Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
An incinerator, yep. Interesting. Hugo!
Step
Hugo.
away from the incinerator.
How's he
Don't let him
running?
get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Fuck's sake.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Got you fucker. You ain't getting away, bitch. Right, inspect the incinerator. Oh, a shoe. And it has blood on it.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Then explain it.
Central officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't know what's home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Right.
We gotta
Awesome.
get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kids.
Alright. Well, I've got to go to the police phone anyway, so might as well do that now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Badge number 564.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
1575 West 11th Street.
Thank you.
Ta.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Coroner's got a
Got it,
report, has he?
KPL.
Right, well, Belmont High School, and we've got Central Morgue. Okay. Let's go to Central Morgue first, actually, I reckon. I reckon that'd probably be the better idea. Alright, Central Morgue. How far away is that? Fucking hell. Rusty, you're driving. Fuck that.
Can you drive to this one? You can drive.
You're driving. Fuck that shit. I ain't driving all the way down there.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex
Yeah,
parsimony.
alright, Henry VIII.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
What's that?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course.
Right.
The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Rusty wasn't intelligent enough for that joke, I don't think, was he? No fucking surprise there. Ambulance. Why is there ambulances at a morgue? Shouldn't they, you know, be at a hospital? Or am I being stupid? Probably being stupid. Hello! Staff only.
Phelps,
I am
Rusty,
now staff.
Thanks for coming.
Can you blood type
Hey,
the
mate.
shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please.
Yes, please.
Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. So we've got various types of rope. So what, you want us to match the rope? Gotta be this one then, right?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Right.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller
Right.
criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal.
Just like the last
Anything
one.
else comes up, you let us know.
Just like the last one. Which is interesting, really, isn't it? I don't know why do I still have detective music in there?
We've got to nail this guy.
What do I still have detective music?
The shoe prints? Size 8.
Ah.
Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird. Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Alright. Gonna have to use Carruthers' phone here for some reason.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Money.
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Mueller has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School in Plainfields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
I can do that. Seems easy enough. Right, where we go? Go on, Galloway. Let's get over there. Open your ways. Right, sweet. Right, Belmont High School. Imagine it can't be too far from here, as well. It's as well. The corpse and the crime scene are just up the
If we
road.
survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
And if that's where she was abducted,
Not
I
exactly
doubt
the
the killer would have
happiest
took her
of
very
places, the
far.
coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man.
Watch where you're driving, you
Wasn't
maniac.
looking. I wasn't looking.
Carruthers is a good man. Professional. Diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroners.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man
No,
can get awfully
true.
lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the
Units in the vicinity in the
Right.
Century Unit. A 211 is shot
Fair enough.
410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identify.
Fair enough, I guess. Nearly there. Excuse me. Whee. That's right. I know I'm on oncoming traffic right now, but I don't really care. You know what? Maybe he did take her quite far. My ass was to say, oh, he shouldn't have took her that far. No. No, he did. Right, Belmont High School. So there's a janitor here we need to talk to. Of all people.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same...
Right.
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now.
Hey, you! Go, Phelps. I'll take the car
There we
and
are.
see if I can cut him off.
New person of interest, child molester. Alright. I'd have just shot him by now, to be honest. Oh, look. What a shame. Oh no, he's dead. Oh no.
Be careful.
Fucking get back here, you prick. Come on. Come on. Got him. fucking got you. I fucking got you. Told you.
What's your name?
Who's
Damn, you
asked?
prick. Me.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal?
Bet you
Is
do.
it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm
I'm
about to
telling you
break
to.
your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Interesting.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Put him in a cell with a few others, yeah? Just make sure they know who he is and what he's done as well, yeah? Okay. Check a car. There's bloody rope in the boot of her car.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Got a tire iron.
Could be important.
The overalls are
HM.
stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
That's very interesting. If Hugo's a mechanic, that's... But for some reason, I still don't feel like Hugo's the one who did it. You know? Might sound a bit weird, but I just don't feel like he is the person who did it. Even though everything points to him. Anyway. Let's call the police station up, see what's going on.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Sweet.
Thanks, ma'am.
Has that just been paid look about him?
Sweet. Let's go. Head back to Central
I say
Station
we
and
make
interrogate
Rooney
these pricks.
I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids,
Exactly.
Phelps. He needs to be taken permanently.
To be honest,
out of
I'm
harm's
willing
way.
to do that.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not in immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
Don't know. I'm with Rusty on that one. I really don't think Hugo did it. To be honest, I don't think Rooney did it either. But we'll have to wait and see. Hit the next turn. Hit the next one. There we are. Keep LA safe, drive safely. We're back.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Okay. Where are they? Who's in what?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Right, Muller's in 2, the pervert's in 1. Muller's in 2. Let's go see Muller first. And then I'll just fucking string that twat. Hello.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Okay. Disposal of Sorry. I just cried. Right, disposal of
Why did you
evidence.
burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Okay, elaborate.
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in, and I helped him skin them.
Do you know
Access
anything
to
about
braided
ropes,
rope.
Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Okay.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Access
Your wife
to a
was
tire
beaten
iron.
with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Do you drive a Chrysler by any chance? But anyways,
You're
a
lying,
blooded
Hugo.
tire
You're gonna
iron
have to come clean on this.
in the boot of your car.
You got no proof.
I got no proof. Okay. I don't have any proof, mate. I don't.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo.
But I do.
What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your
Victim's
wife's
vehicle
car.
recovered.
Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where
And
do you
why were
keep
there
your work
overalls in the
clothes?
boot of the car?
I keep them at work in my locker.
And why are they
Enough
in
lies,
the boot
Hugo.
of the car?
Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
You just said they were in your locker at work.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Leave interrogation. Okay, let's go see the kitty fiddler. In room
Captain.
1, right?
We were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance.
Right.
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Very well.
You look like you've had a
Right, you prick.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Not giving you my sympathy. Footprints at
What
crime
size boot do
scene.
you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're
We've all
doing.
been punished. Some of us
Well,
just
son.
don't feel the need to take it out on others.
Nobody's perfect.
Place of
Down on
employment.
your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro.
Doing
I'm looking
what?
for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
Oh, HM.
Can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Access
You
to
ever
braided
tie up
rope.
any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call
What
them?
would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it?
No.
Any old rope will do me fine.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tight.
Motive for
You
Muller
killed
murder.
Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
See, for some reason though, I still don't think that that's Hugo. I still don't think Hugo's the one who killed her. But I'm charging
Eli
him.
Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
He's gonna punch him, innit? Backhand him. Yep. That'll do me.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand.
Thanks,
Drink,
sir.
boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
The Golden Butterfly. Clues found, 12 of 12. Questions collect, 15 of 15. Eli Rooney can expect a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and the District Attorney. And the District Attorney. Case closed, 5 out of 5. 5 stars. Nice. Nice. Oh, there's a war flashback. Been a while since we've had one of these.
Two regular army. Lieutenant! Well, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier.
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we're fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
The Silk Stocking Murder. Oh fuck, I remember this one. That's the one where she gets strangled with her stockings. Anyway, so I'm going to win this off here. So that is our second case on the homicide desk done. So as always guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit.